Okay, in BUBBL, if you want to store large amounts of data, you do it in tables. Tables are things that human beings use all the time for all sorts of information. I'll give you an example here of a table in BUBBL. That's the history table. This is where all the user input history is recorded. Now, this table, it's got rows, numbered rows, and it's got columns which are named. Those columns are also sometimes called fields. Okay, so there's just an example of a table, and these are the instructions which relate to tables. There's quite a few of them. You can create them, insert in them, sort them, look up tables. This is the crucial one, pattern matching in tables. You can update records in a table, delete records from a table, and of course you can destroy a table that you've created. Okay, I've got an example here of some tables, of a table, and the instructions in action, because it's easier to see them in action. So first of all here we create this table called person with a name and a number. So if I just start stepping, so we'll create the table, and you can see here I've got the table showing, we've got the name and the number, fields, and some empty rows. And here we're going to insert in the table. So I'll insert first piece of data. Name is Ron, number is 43, and I'll insert the rest of those. So we populated our table with some meaningless data in this case, but this is just an example. So now I'm going to do the sort instruction, which will sort the table based on the contents of this field into alphabetical order. As you can see, Brazil comes at the beginning, and it's sorted it. And just if you want to see that again, I'll just go back and undo that instruction and do it again. Okay, so it's sorting the whole table. Now I'm going to select from the table. I'm going to do a table lookup. This instruction here, select TU. As you can see, TU is a variable. I just called it TU for table update. And it's selected rows 1, 2 and 6 as having number here, number less than 30, 1, 2 and 6. Okay, now I'm going to update the table, and I'm going to add 50 to the number, just those records that I previously selected. So if I do that, you'll see those records. I'll go back and so you can see it again. If you look at these numbers, we've got 17, 28 and 27, and they become 67, 78 and 77 because I've added 50 to them. Quite arbitrary. Now I'm going to delete the first 3 records of the table. Here with this instruction, I can delete any records all in one go. But here I've just said numbers 1 to 3, which would be these 3. So I delete those, and there they go. And then finally I can just destroy the table, and it's all gone. Okay, so that's a brief introduction to tables in BUBBL. There are a lot more things you can do with tables. You can automatically look up tables, and there's a type called a dictionary type in some languages. For example, in Python, you can use tables for dictionaries as well in BUBBL.